City and Cosmos, the Arts of Teotihuacan, is a groundbreaking exhibition here at the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. It explores new archaeological discoveries from the ancient city of Teotihuacan. Many of them have never before been on display. Let's take a look.
The idea is to think about this incredible city of Teotihuacan, which was the largest urban center in the Americas in its day and the 6th largest city in the world. A multi-ethnic city, a very populous city with over 100,000 people living there. To think about the city as a model of the whole cosmos and the sort of interrelation between the places of where people lived and walked and worshipped their deities and then the larger cosmos around them. There are many different kinds of media in the exhibition, and one of the most exciting things for me is the differences in scale. So we have stone sculptures that would have been exterior sculptures on monumental pyramids made out of volcanic stone that weigh 4,000 pounds. And then these very tiny, tiny sculptures made out of jadeite and other green stones. So these very small, precious objects to then the large monumental public sculptures.
Going through the exhibition, you can visit through the objects the most important sites: the Pyramid of the Sun, the Pyramid of the Plumed Serpent, the Pyramid of the Moon, and all the objects associated with them. Also, you can visit the different barrios. One of them is a barrio from Oaxaca, that they came and lived there. The other is another barrio called La Ventilla, which is more like upper class. There's another barrio called Tlajinga that is more lower class. And so you can actually place those objects in your visit to imagine how these people were living.
These archaeological finds have helped researchers understand Teotihuacan's history and answered important questions about its society, including the importance of the pyramids. LACMA strives to bring this history to life. So I understand that this piece is extremely important for the exhibit.
These two figures were found in the final chamber of the tunnel underneath the Feathered Serpent Pyramid, which is a tunnel that is more than 330 feet long, where the archaeologists found thousands of offerings that were buried in antiquity.
So why was the jaguar so symbolic for the Teotihuacan culture?
These sculptures were found at the Sun Pyramid of Teotihuacan, the largest pyramid in the city of Teotihuacan. Now, throughout Mesoamerica, or ancient Mesoamerica, jaguars have solar and fire symbolism because jaguars are nocturnal creatures and they're also powerful creatures. They're the apex predator in these areas. And so the jaguar is the sun at night, the powerful creature. So that they found this head of a jaguar as well as these paws of jaguars, that there would have been sculptural programs about jaguars and solar symbolism as well.
What kinds of stories do these murals say about the culture and the history of Teotihuacan?
One thing that was also wonderful at Teotihuacan that you can't necessarily see today is that many of the buildings were painted in polychrome colors, that the walls were filled with these beautiful and interesting images, some of which degraded over time and others were actually taken from the site, some of them illegally as well. But some do remain in some of the places. Now, these two are some of my favorites because I'm really interested in what it felt like to be at Teotihuacan. Not just what things looked like, which is what I think most museums will emphasize, but what did it smell like? What did it sound like? What was the movement? And these two murals really show us this.
City and Cosmos, the Arts of Teotihuacan, is open through July 15th, 2018. For more information, go to LACMA.org.